This video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Dave, Bob, Samantha, Joe, Kronos, Darth Hastur, Josh, and Rebecca. Momini. Mando, Marc, Purple Lady, one of the Valkyries is here. Good morning, Purple Lady. Adiga Outlaw, famed and notorious Arthur. Adiga Outlaw is here, folks. Dr. Adega. Yes, Adega. Marc the Infinitely Tired. Heirs of Chaos, the Battle Angel is here. Darth Hastur, good morning. Psycho Dwarf 9. Samantha Joe, one of the other Valkyries, is here. Hello, Valkyries. Dave Bob, my brother from another mother. Dave G Sound, Sit Room, good morning. Number 1 Sci-Fi. Chef Zilla in the house. Dun, 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 dun. I'm cooking. Dun, 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 dun. Raw cooking. Da, 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 da. Nina Green, good morning, Nina. How are you, Nina? Oh, guys, how's everybody doing this morning? Laurie Roberts, the Destructor, is here. How are you doing, Laurie? Captain Shrek, Brother Hale, Jedi Bill 797, Dal Cecil Runo, good morning, Dark Monkey, Orab. How is everybody doing this morning? Dragons, tacos, and fire, right? Oh, how is everybody out there doing this morning? Did I miss anybody? Psycho Dwarf 9, good morning, brother. Good morning. Tyrant Beard, hail, and good morning. Well, good evening for you, sir. You're like, I'm just getting off work. Da, 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 da. Mando Marc, hello, Mando Marc. Chef's out. I already said Chef's out, didn't I? I did a whole like Godzilla thing too. Robert Pearson, hail, brother. Hail, how are you doing, Robert? Guys, so you know what? I was looking at where the hell is my background? Why do I have? I don't know. I guess it's there. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Oh, there's Mexican Iron Man. How are you doing? Taco trucks here, folks. We will start serving very soon. I'm here, but I'm driving, so I can't really type. Much love to all. Hail, brother. He is driving the taco truck through East LA, man. Oh, shit. So, you know what, guys? We've seen so much lately about companies using copyrights as weapons. And this is the biggest form of bullshit I've ever seen. Bird of Prey 5, kapla, Bird. We stand with Bird. All of us stand with Bird. Hail, Bird. How are you doing, brother? How are you doing? So we've seen the copyright issues lately. They've gone after Geeks and Gamers. They've gone after Ryan Kennel. They've gone after all these people, and now they're backing down. The damage is already done. You know, when you get a copyright strike like that, they put everything on hold. It's like everything you're doing comes to a screeching halt. And you've got to deal with that. You've got to get the video back up. They will reinstate the video, but by then it's like everything's in flux. You're not making anything off that video, and if you're a huge channel, you know you're screwed. You just did any work you just did is pointless. You can fight it, yes. You can get it reinstated, yes, but it all comes to a screeching halt. And you have to stop what you're doing, and you have to deal with that. And then you've got to worry. And me fighting this, if I fight this and I lose, that's a big strike. That's a big ass strike on your account. You get 3 of those. Adios, muchachos. You get 3 strikes. That's it. It's over. So just by talking about a company, that's acceptable for them to issue a copyright strike. This is again going into an opinion and being attacked for an opinion. I don't know. I don't know how they think this is acceptable. I understand why YouTube has this in place. I understand. They have to. They have to have something like this in place. 24/7 Fusion Media. Good morning, brother. And hell, guys, if you haven't subscribed to 24/7 Fusion Media, check him out. He's got a really good channel. Very insightful. I know almost all of you here are probably subscribed to Bird too, but if you aren't, give him a look-see. Check him out. He has got a wonderful channel and just hit over 2,000 subs. My friend Bird of Prey 5 is doing absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome on his streams, guys. So check him and check out 24/7 Fusion Media if you haven't. Oh, Darth Hastur, I guess I need to try fish tacos to have an opinion. Oh, shit, no, because I wouldn't do fish tacos. Sorry. I wouldn't. That's my opinion. I ain't going to eat fish tacos. I haven't eaten fish tacos. I'm not going to eat fish tacos. I don't want fish tacos. But how can a company basically weaponize copyright? Because that is what they're doing. They're weaponizing copyright. We don't like what you have to say, so we're going to strike your video, even though it's not true. And we're going to take you down. Why? So everything comes to a screeching halt and that person is not heard. They don't want you to be heard. They want to shame you. They want to silence you. They do not want you to be heard. And I'm not gonna sit back and I'm not gonna stand for that. Absolutely not. We are going to be heard. I mean, imagine if every time someone said Picard, CBS took their channel down. Imagine that. Just the word Picard. Oh, we've copyrighted that, so can't name your kids that, can't say it over the air because CBS owns it. I know they can't do that, but imagine if they could. Because that's how they're acting. That is exactly how they're acting while they're doing this. They are silencing you. They are silencing you. They're silencing anybody that wants to talk about them making something that stinks. Imagine if every time someone reviewed a movie, they got a copyright strike just for their opinion. Are we going to put up with that? I'm not going to put up with that. I'm sure as shit not going to put up with that. We're going to talk about the things we want to talk about. We are going to get together and we are going to do reviews. We are going to talk about those reviews. If they strike us down for that, then they've got a lawsuit on their hands. Period. Right now, if I was RK Outpost and Jeremy, I would be getting ready to sue their asses. Plain and simple. Dave Bob, fair use is a thing. They don't have a leg to stand on. You would think so. You would think so. But you can't even include 2 seconds of video without them trying to flag you down. You can't. You can't do it. They're going to flag you down no matter what. You can change it. You can change it 25%. They don't care. They're still going to flag you down. If they don't do it automatically, they'll do it manually. Now here's the thing, guys. There are shows where I open the show with a particular piece of music. I know I'm going to get a claim. I know I'm going to get a claim. I know it's going to happen. It's not a question of if. It's a question of when am I going to get the email. I know that, and I accept that. I used a certain piece of music in my opening to the show. I'm going to get a claim. If you follow the rules, however, and all you're doing is talking about it. You have no video. You have no. I don't even think they had images. Jeremy talked about it in a video and had absolutely no images in his video, and they still gave him a strike. He overturned it. He did. He overturned it, but they still hit him with a strike. Kronos, what does taco music sound like? It sounded like the intro to the show today. And it jumped on me. What does taco music sound like? It sounds like the intro to the show today. It's stuff like Mando Marc. It's stuff like this that killed Star Wars for me. I can go into details later on Discord, but I'd rather not right now as I start ranting for hours. Man, it's stuff like that that killed Star Trek, dude. They took down that Star Trek VR walkthrough of the Enterprise D. And it had absolutely, they weren't working on anything like that. Okay, let's say you hold an IP. You hold Star Trek. And you're working on a VR walkthrough of all the ships that have ever been in Star Trek. Right? All the ships that we've seen interiors of, you get to do a walkthrough of the ship. And some fan group is doing a virtual walkthrough of the Enterprise D. I can understand that. I can understand that. You have to send them a notice and say, listen, we are working on something. And you know what? Capcom did that with Resident Evil 2. They were using the RE4 engine to make a remake. Some fan group was using the RE4 engine to make a remake of Resident Evil 2. And they got a cease and desist from Capcom. And the reason they got a cease and desist from Capcom was Capcom was already working on a remake of Resident Evil 2. That makes complete sense. Okay? You're working on something. I understand you've got a unit, but it's not your IP, and we are working on something similar. That is not what happened with CBS and Paramount versus this VR walkthrough of the Enterprise D. They just didn't want anybody to have it. They weren't working on anything. They weren't working on a project. They weren't coming out with a freaking walkthrough. They just didn't want them to do it. They were being pricks. It's that simple. You can't treat your fans like pricks. And when you treat your fans like shit and they respond and you strike down their fucking video just for their opinion, well, that's a problem, isn't it? Every single one of us has an opinion. Every single one of us has a right to talk about that opinion. That's what we do. That is what we come on here and do. We share our thoughts and opinions, whether those opinions align or not. That's what we do. And I'm glad they don't always align. I'm glad that we aren't just an echo chamber, constantly repeating each other. We're not. Many of us have our own opinions. Many of us have our own way of looking at it. And you might completely disagree with me. Kronos, I'm a prick. At least I don't sniff. That's right. Dave Bob, they may take it down, but it's not legal if you stay within fair use guidelines. It's not right there abusing YouTube copyright policy. That's right. Damn straight. Damn straight. And that is exactly what I see happening. That is exactly what I see happening. How long before we're not allowed to say anything about anything? Kronos, I disagree with you at Loki's Mornings of Mischief. I have my own echo chamber, and that's cool. Oh, Kronos, you're killing me this morning, dude. It's very easy for companies and people to take advantage of the YouTube copyright system. It's created in a way that favors those who copyright videos. That's right. If you are a copyright owner, if you own the IP, they immediately take your side. You have to provide the burden of proof that you didn't do anything wrong if you get hit with a strike. You have to fight it. They have to go manually review it and then decide, did they do it? Did they not do it? Yeah, Doll, it's pretty disturbing that fair use is no longer a safe bet. That is completely true. That is completely true. How as content creators are we going to dodge this when they can just throw it out there for anything? If I was YouTube, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on you. If you put a manual claim on somebody and that turns out to be false, okay. If you do that habitually, let's say more than 3 times in 1 year, you get fined. It's that simple. You get fined. If you don't want to pay that fine, don't put your shit on YouTube. Don't expect YouTube to cover your ass when someone uses your stuff. YouTube copyright system is a guilty until proven innocent system. Damn straight, Eris. Battle Angel bringing it this morning at Kronos, because we all need tacos on Tuesday, brother. We all need tacos on Tuesday. Yeah, I know a lot of people are watching TikTok. The thing with TikTok is that it's really short, right? They're really short videos. You can't really get on and like stream long. I mean, if I'm wrong, please tell me. I'm just going off of what I have been told, is that they're very short videos. It's short for now. Okay. That's what I thought. If they do get longer, yeah, YouTube better watch its ass. This is the equivalent of some talk show on TV using a clip from trailer, full-length trailer with sound, and then they get hit by copyright strike. Exactly. They're not looking at it as press. It used to be, all press is good press. But now they're not looking at it like that at all. They're just like, strike, claim. Matthew Berkland, and it was to cover their butts because of their mess of a game. Yeah, dude, that game sucks. Keely Chow, Roll Tide. Keely, Roll Tide. How are you doing this morning, brother? It is to cover their ass. It is to cover their ass. Yeah, see, I didn't know that either. Samantha Joe, TikTok is rebranded Vine. I had no idea. I had no ideas. No idea. What if YouTubers start publishing under a copyright for their reviews? Now, who does YouTube side with? Ask Angry Joe, because he does. He does. I know a lot of people don't like Angry Joe. Some people like him. Some people don't like him. But he does. He does exactly that, Josh and Rebecca Momney. Wow, it's that early in the morning there, Hecate's daughter. Most certainly is 6:18 in the a.m. in the morning. Wow. Right up there with Mexican Iron Man. Yeah, that's what I thought. Eris of Chaos says TikToks are only 15 seconds long. That's what I thought. I didn't think they were very long. Chinese owned. I did not know that either, Psychodorf 9. Thank you. Thank you. Cast in the Shadows. The only difference between I versus a TV talk show is that we're small independent creators. YouTube thinks we can be walked all over because of that. That's right. Now, here's the thing. Without YouTube, I would not be here talking to you all right now. So I appreciate that. On the other hand, you have to be very, very careful. And when you follow all the rules, and especially when there are no clear set of rules, and you're trying to follow the rules you know about, and you still get hammered, it's maddening. It's maddening. We want to get on here and we want to talk and we want to give our opinion. We want to do our reviews. We want to talk about things. Me and Dave Bob are going to do some cool reviews on Thursday for some episodes of Space Above and Beyond. Make sure y'all don't miss that. But that's what, imagine us not showing anything, showing no music. And I'm going to use the intro music for the intro of the video, for the stream. Imagine just for your opinion getting taken down. That's what happened to RK Outpost. That's what happened to Lethal Lightning. That's what happened to Geeks and Gamers. They stated their opinion and they got hammered. I don't care. I don't care how the information got out. I don't give a shit. They have the video. The video was up. It got leaked. You've got what happened. So you've got a really shitty way to hear about this game for the first time. Just because a YouTuber gets on YouTube, talks to people about it, you can't strike him for that. Can't. He didn't show the video. He didn't show anything. He just talked about it and gave his opinion. Sorry, but a story like that, if it leaks, it's leaked. It's out. People are going to find out about it. People are going to talk about it. There's nothing you can do at that point. Running around, striking everything is not the way to handle it. No, bro. Endo Mark. You like Above and Beyond, the Israeli Air Force documentary? No. Space Above and Beyond. The television show that was on Fox. Josh and Rebecca Momini, there's a reason why my channel will be about classic public domain literature and how it relates to pop culture, not taking any chances. That's awesome, dude. I can't wait. As soon as your guys are up, let me know. We will blast that shit all over the place. I will blast that all over social media. I will promote it on my channel. You let us know. And we will do that. Is that fair use of the taco on your screen at Loki to mischief? Seriously, not fair. Yes, it is. Yeah, dude, Derek McManus makes an excellent point. Think about all the money that people will save because of those leaks. It's not even because of those leaks. You want to blame somebody? Blame fucking Naughty Dog. Number one, they wrote that shit knowing it was going to piss everybody off. And supposedly, little Miss Anita Sarkeesian, the women's activist, the dumbest thing to ever happen to video games in the history of video games. And yes, bigger than the Atari ET debacle. They have only themselves to blame. It's not the leaks. It's not the leaks that saved everybody money. It's the story they did. It's ruining a franchise. That's what they did. They ruined their own franchise. Where have I heard that story before? I take chances on Cast in the Shadows, but that's because I don't care about getting paid. so much as giving people good content. Hell yeah, Mendo Marc. And you got to do that. You got to do that. There will be a day where I go back and I mute certain sections of the old live streams because it'll take down all the copyright claims I've got. It will pretty much erase all of the copyright claims that I've got. That will happen eventually, but not now. Mountains of Elysium, Space Above and Beyond was a great series. A slightly more PG Gunnery Sergeant Hartman. Yes, a slightly more PG Gunnery Sergeant Hartman, but still funny, dude. Still funny and still exciting. What is your problem, son? Man, I love that guy. Marc DM'ly tired. I have an announcement. I'm still not creating a channel, live stream, or any show. I'm just officially up to minus 63 subscribers and owe YouTube $50. I'm shooting for minus 100 by the end of the week. Thank you for that announcement. Ooh, Gamergate throwback. Weird how it seems to come back to that. Isn't it? Isn't it, Eris? Isn't it odd that Anita is involved in all of this? That they got with Anita and said, what way can we really make our game suck ass? And they found out, didn't they? She answered the call and said, oh, you want your game to suck? You want your game to tank? You want to completely ruin your franchise? Here you go. And they probably paid her too. You know, I don't know, but they probably did. They probably did. So how do we fight this? How do we fight this? How do we go on fighting this? Do we just say ep it and do it anyway? Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it anyway. Cast in the Shadows. I play whatever music I want on videos. I don't care. I do want to be monetized, but not through YouTube. I'm working on other methods, sponsors, PayPals, etc. That's right. And we have some awesome patrons in the chat. The Guardians. I know all the Guardians. Almost all the Guardians are here. I think we're missing Starry-Eyed Girl. But almost all the Guardians are here. And they have been, I know many of you have ordered off of the Teespring store. Thank you so very much. All of that has gone back into the community. The samples we have gotten, the payments we're making to StreamYards to continue to stream without the little duck in the corner of the screen, to be able to do the intros, all of that so far has gone back into the community. I have not kept a dime of that. I know we spent over $450 on samples from Teespring to send out. We spent money on patron welcome packages. Everything we've gotten in so far has gone back in. And you guys are great, you know, and that's why we're doing that, because you are supporting this channel, and we in return are going to support the friends and family we have here that are coming and watch the show. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that, and love the fact that I get to do that. Thank you, Purple Lady, for throwing the link in. Thank you so much. But we're not going to back down. I'm not going to back down. I'm going to fight it. I'd fight it tooth and nail. I'm going to put on what we put on, and that if they want to try and strike me for that, I will fight it. I will fight it. Del says, Haruno, I'm too tiny to be monetized, but I feel weird about monetizing anyway. I thought of opening a Patreon, and then I checked out. Well, so far Patreon's working okay for me. You know, I can post stuff. The top tier patrons get a welcome package, a birthday package. So, Crimson Mist. Anita also tried to stir up garbage when she was scheduled to talk at Utah State and wanted people with concealed weapons checked, and the university wouldn't, thus she canceled the trip. Let the bitch cancel her trip. This is more and more of they have to have everything their way, and they're not going to deal with it any other way. Oh, screw that. Screw that. They don't want us to do that, but they want to do that. No, it doesn't work that way. It sure as shit doesn't work that way. We're not gonna do that. No, we have to have things our way in a forum of our choosing with all the rules we say. If we're going to deal with them, they have to deal with that too. And if we go there, we must enforce all of our rules there. Who the hell is Anita? Anita Sarkeesian is a woman that came to the light, I guess. Yeah, I don't even want to say the light. Came into the public eye, better way to say it, during Gamergate. And basically, Sarkeesian is like, all men are toxic, all gamers are bad, and if you're a male, you're trash. And all the gaming companies need to start making all the games for women, not guys. Guys don't need to be involved in game making. Guys don't need to have input unless they're, on the play for the other team. Guys in no way, shape, or form should have anything masculine. Okay, all the stuff you're seeing where you see like these big chicks that look like dudes, think Terminator, Dark Fate. Okay, that would be like, I'm sure at some point they brought Anita in and said, oh, this manly looking dude chick would be great for Terminator Dark Fate. Good morning, Echo Base Network. My mic popped off. I don't know why my mic popped off. Good morning, guys. How are you doing? We can start 24/7 Fusion Media. Check this out. We can start the coalition of channels that stand together in the face of abuse to our channels that remain unchecked and ignored by YouTube and companies to our content creators. That is a very good idea. That is a very good idea, sir. I forgot about Anita into all this copyright stuff with the disobedient canine. Yeah, Heiress of Chaos. Anita Sarkeesian. Darth Hastur. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Did anyone see the crazy deer person on Twitch? Derek McManus, brother. At first, so I saw this on Geeks and Gamers. Give them full credit. In fact, I'll pull up the link as I'm talking about this. So I pull up Geeks and Gamers, and I'm watching this, and I'm like, dude, Jeremy, obviously this person has some issues. Obviously, this person, has some serious either mental issues or physical issues. That there's the link that, and I was like, damn, dude. I mean, think about that. And then the more I watched, no. Okay. No. The deer person is dressed like a girl, looks like a girl, is a boy. Okay. They're wearing antlers. Okay. I guess it's a they. You can't call them a boy or a girl because they're not either. They're a furry. Okay. And I've had to catch up on some of this because back when I did a class on sexual deviancy, they didn't even have this shit back then. That's how far back I go, but they didn't even have this shit back then. I had no idea about this. I did a thesis on sexual deviancy. I've never heard of this shit before. A furry. Trans furry. Yes, Dave Bob, trans furry. They are not mentally handicapped. They're not physically handicapped. They were having what they called a deergasm on cam. And this is a person that is in the Twitch like safety, trust and safety council. This bitch works for Twitch. Are you really going to hire someone like this? Are you really going to hire someone like this? Look, if you want to be a furry, if you want to be a wolf, if you want to be whatever, you know what? More power to you. By all means, go be that. But something. Okay. Imagine YouTube coming to me and saying, we want you to be on our blah, blah, blah council after I had an orgasm on YouTube. Could you imagine that? Could you imagine the blowback they would receive for that? You're going to do what? You're going to do what? You're going to make this person in charge of what? They would be climbing the walls to get to the people who made that decision. They would be climbing the walls to get to the people that made that decision. Chronos, deer only have deer only have gasms when hitting a vehicle. I don't doubt it. These people give us folks with physical disabilities a terrible, terrible name. It's disgusting. Well, not only that, Dal, this person is on there saying that all gamers are white nationalists and whiteists and phobes and Yahtzees and all this shit. All gamers, all male gamers are all this shit. They're telling the people this. And I want to tell you guys something. Young minds are impressionable. And I know if you've got a kid that's sitting there listening to this whacked out whack job have a deergasm on screen and then talk about how all male gamers are in this category, I do not see how that is okay. I do not see how that is in any way, shape, or form okay. You've got companies striking down YouTubers for telling the truth, for being honest, for giving their opinion. And then you have someone talking like they are a Yahtzee about another gender. And nothing happens. It's even worse than nothing happens. They get put on a trust and safety council. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Laurie Roberts, any hunters in the house? Oh, I wouldn't eat that, Laurie. Not for all the tea in China. I would not eat that deer. They never think of their actions having consequences. Is that what it is? Is that what we're dealing with today? Is that what we're dealing with today? They never think of their actions having consequences. Is that where we're at? Laurie Roberts bragging about how them are going to abuse their power going forward. That's right. And they do. It's right. And they do. The baked Bambi combo. Thank you, Mando Marc. I absolutely love that. The baked Bambi combo. Not that Bambi, though. Ugh. Something wrong with that one. Something wrong with that one. You can be whatever you want to be. All of you can. That's why I talk about if you want to be on the mic, get on the microphone. Get on the microphone and do it. Because you can. You can be whatever you want. If you want to be a damn furry, be a damn furry. If you want to be a trans, be a trans. I have no problem with any of that. What I do fucking have a problem with is you grouping an entire category of people into the Yahtzee fucking camp or some other shit like that. None of us do that with you. None of us here do that with you. We don't say, oh, all furries are this, or all trans are this, or all this is this. None of us do that with you. You're the only one that sounds like an ist. Sorry, but it's true. Be what you want, just don't be an asshole. Thank you. Man, be Darth Hastur. Yeah, trans furry said, fear me. Thank you, Dave Bob. I bet they did. You know, one day, these people are going to be out and about. And because they run their mouths the way they do, they're going to get their fucking ass handed to them. And they're going to turn around and they're going to cry that it's because they look a certain way, or because they act a certain way, or because they have a certain preference. When in reality, it's going to be because they shoot their fucking mouths off. They talk 9 kinds of shit. Greetings, Max World Entertainment, my brother from another tray. How are you doing this morning? You guys know I'm ace, but dude, that doesn't mean straight people are evil. That's why I can't mingle with that crazy SJW mob. Dal, I don't get them. You know, a long time ago, someone was like, it was the first time I'd ever heard social justice warrior. And I was like, what the hell is that? And they were like, oh, well, they talk about how everybody should be cool and how everybody should be welcome and yada, yada. I'm like, well, dude, that's what I think. IDIC, you know, no, you're not one of them. And I was like, well, that's, you know, how I feel. No. You're not one of them. And it took me a little while, an observation, to realize, no, I'm definitely not one of them. I just think people should be able to be whatever they want to be. I think we all have a right to an opinion. I think that any of us getting called names, getting shamed online, anything like that, that's a giant fucking pile of bullshit. You want to shame someone for an opinion, well, you're an SJW. You want to use your orientation as a weapon, well, you're an SJW. You want to send a copyright strike to someone for having an opinion. That is more SJW. And that right now is what Naughty Dog and Sony are guilty of. How many more companies are going to do this? Well, Sony got away with it. YouTube, fucking find them. You have this many chances to be on the ball about this. After that, you get fined. If you don't want to pay your fine, we'll take all of your shit down. We'll take down everything ever put up by Sony, and you will not have access to YouTube to put up your shit anymore. We won't let your gamers stream games. Oh, dude, do you know how much shit would go down? Sony would cave in a micro fucking second. Sony would cave in a microsecond. Purple Lady, SJWs have ruined certain words because of labeling everyone they do. Exactly, Purple. That is exactly right. They've completely, it's lost. It's lost its meaning. And imagine how it earned that meaning. I want to tell you guys something. You know what? I don't even say the word. I say Yahtzee. Okay. Do you know what it took for them to earn that name? You know what it took? They did the most despicable shit this planet had ever seen. They did medical experiments on people and killed them. They killed people just to open them up and figure out how to kill people better. Okay? They experimented on people. They murdered people. They mass murdered people. These are the darkest, evilest fucking human beings to ever face the earth. Some of them did it just for kicks. Some of them did it just because they enjoyed doing it. Others, not so much. Because you're talking about a wide variety of people. But the majority of them were some evil fucking motherfuckers. No one that they point their finger at and use that word. No, you've completely took the power from that word and the meaning of that word. And that is the disservice for every man and woman that died when that happened. It is a disservice for everyone who went over there, fought, and came home. It is a disservice for every child that lived through the Blitz. It is a disservice to every descendant of every Jew that made it out of there alive. You slap every one of those people in the fucking face every time you use that word for your own little ends. Yes, and the children. Hecate's daughter. Yes. Every man, woman, and child that survived that. You slap them in the fucking face. And you know what? I said that to one of them once. I said it to their fucking face. And you know what they told me? None of that is true. None of that is true. And when I asked them, why use that word? Because it's ours to use. That's what you get for trying to speak logic to an SJW. When SJW wants to shame you and they want to use words to shame you and say you're despicable or, oh, I'm so disappointed. It's shameful that you opened your mouth. Just don't bother. They live in their own little fantasy world where they're all little deer and rabbits and doggies. Whatever. I don't fucking care. Live in your own little fucked up world. Eventually, someone's going to come and they're going to burst your little bubble because real life isn't like that. I don't care what person's sex. I don't care what person's sexual orientation is. I don't care what they drink at night. I don't care what they watch. I don't care if they have a different opinion than mine. But when you talk like that and you use shame to shame somebody just for having an opinion, no, it doesn't work like that. Del Cesaruna, I spent hours next to the memorial of the shoes on the Danube Bank in Budapest. Those people were horrible, and people today have no idea what the weight of that word carries. They don't. Killing millions of people took all their land and belongings because they were a mass race. Yep, that is exactly right. People learn. Yeah, not Ryan Johnson. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. What? People learn from mistakes of the past? Inconceivable. That's right, dude. That's fucking right. And when they have to go back and they have to rewrite history for their own ends, you're not learning anything. You're not learning anything. This is something the Romans figured out, for God's sakes. When you write down history, you write it down. When it's rewritten, you keep rewriting it the same way. You don't change shit. There's a reason you don't change shit. Now, some of the emperors, they're really fucked up. But I'm talking like the first Caesar and the original Republic of Rome. They kept their records and they kept them clean. They had to rewrite them because of the paper they were using was like a wax paper, and it would disintegrate faster than regular. It was like pulp or some shit. I can't remember. Anyway, the parchment they used was beginning of paper. But dude, you keep your history. You don't rewrite history. Only dictators rewrite history. Only dictators. So what you guys are telling me is we need to go back and we need to write this. And then you're a fucking dictator. No, we're doing it because of this. No, you're a dictator. That's what dictators do. That's what happens when someone comes in and says, I want to completely rewrite fucking everything and have it all my way. That's what they do. That's what the Nazis did. That's what they do. That's what fucking dictators do. You can't have it both ways. You cannot have it both ways. History is there as a guide of what not to fucking do and how not to fucking act. And they don't get the fucking point. They want to talk about shit that happened, riots that happened back in the 70s and the 60s and the 80s and all this shit and social justice and racial profiling, yada, yada, yada. What the fuck do you think you people are doing? Saying that all this group is this. If you're a male and you're a member of this, then you're all this. What do you think you're fucking doing? Who the fuck do you think you sound like? Because I know who you sound like. You sound like all those people you're pointing fingers at saying, don't be like this. That's what you sound like. And the people you are pointing your fingers at, the people you're saying, if you're in this group, you're this. They're just normal, everyday fucking people. So I'm a dude that gets on a game and I'm a fucking white nationalist. Fuck you. No, it doesn't work like that. And just now, this is a Folgers commercial, guys. This is a Folgers commercial. And just now, as I took my first sip of this sweet, savory drink, I said very quietly to myself, Yahtzee. It's Folgers in your cup. So guys, you know what? We're not going to put up with this. We're not going to listen to this shit. We're not going to deal with it. If they want to act like this, they're going to have to deal with the repercussions of their actions. They will. This will not go on forever. I think this is the last gasp of this fucked up, everybody gets a trophy movement, and it will die. It will die a horrible fucking death. And then we can move on and be adults again, because this is not adult. Shaming people who have an opinion is not adult. Shaming people that are part of a group is not adult. Labeling people because they're part of a group is not adult. None of this is adult. This is junior high bullshit. I see a pattern here. There's a constant war against the male population. I don't understand. Why can't we reach genuine equality? Doubt I would have been completely fine with that fucking 20 years ago. I think women and men should have the same opportunities. No matter what, gender shouldn't be involved in it. Men and women should have the same opportunities. That doesn't mean I want my girls looking like buff dudes, though, either. If they want to, that's fine. I'm not interested in that. Well, then you're this. That's not what I'm attracted to. History isn't pretty, and it's not supposed to be. We learn from it, understand it to better ourselves for the future. Stripping it down in a way because it's problematic, that is problematic. Thank you so much. Why don't you have your own channel? Heiress of Chaos. I don't understand. You should, because that was perfect. Keely Chow. Yeah. Yahtzees, ists, skinheads are no different than, except they're spitting on the graves of those who fought actual Yahtzees during World War II. Completely agree, sir. Completely agree. And hey, I've got a shaved head. Just because I have a shaved head doesn't make me a damn skinhead. It's not about really the shaved head. It's about, Anyway. Oh, guys, thank you so much for being here today. We've hit almost an hour. I'm going to read Adiga's real quick. The original Yahtzees pushed so far into the fight until the fight came. These people will soon be shocked when the pushback hits them head on and humbles them into reality. They will. They will. Because you could play a video. You could play a video of the way the Yahtzees acted and the way they're acting. They sound a lot alike. They sound a lot alike. Loki, they don't want equal opportunity. They want equal outcomes. Oh, I bet. Everybody gets a trophy. Ah, yes, I am next Saturday, channel launch. Hey, guys, if you aren't subscribed to Heiress of Chaos, check her out. She'll have her channel up soon. Cannot wait. So, guys, thank you so very much for being here today. Thank you for making this awesome Taco Tuesday. The Valkyries return tomorrow. I have got maybe 3 more shows today. Maybe. 2 definitely. I will be back on this channel at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time for an interview with Captain Shrek, Rambling Canuck, and Vance Major Owen. I will be on again at 9 p.m. for Midnights of Madness with Dal Cecil Runo. Our very own Dal Cecil Runo is going to come on Midnights of Madness for the very first time and talk with us and hang out. And we're going to have a great show. So do not miss it, guys. Mexican Iron Man believes in equality. I shall stand and support the cause by allowing any Valkyrie or Battle Angel to have their way with me anytime they want. Hail freedom. Oh, Mexican Iron Man. Oh man, dude, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Rambling Canuck. Yes, Kronos. I know you know who Rambling is. Ramble what? Rambling Canuck. The Canuck. The Canadian. Guys, thank you so very much. Thank you everyone for being here. Max World Entertainment. And as the coffee works its way into my system, my eyes open and I look up and say, Yahtzee. Everybody have a great day today. I hope everyone has a great day. Have a great Tuesday. Get you some tacos in you, folks. Get you some tacos in you. Enjoy. Kronos, need links. Well, I haven't put the links up to the videos yet. I have not put the links up to the live streams yet. I'm actually working on the thumbnail for the meetup with Vance today. And I've got to put a thumbnail together for Minutes of Madness. So I am still working. Everybody have a great day. Robert Pearson, Samantha Joe, Mountains of Elysium, Dallas, Cecil Bruno, Keely, Chow, Rolls High, Keely, Josh and Rebecca, Momini, Mexican Iron Man, Mando, Marc, Laurie Roberts, Kronos, Heiress of Chaos, Crimson Mist, Purple Lady, Mark the Infinitely Tired, Adiga Outlaw, Dal Cecil Bruno, Cast in the Shadows, Robert Pearson, Laurie Roberts, Sit Room, Dave Bob, Trey, my brother from another mother at Max World Entertainment, renowned author and Dr. Adiga Outlaw. I'm sorry, Adega. Darth Hastur. Everybody have a great day. Mark the Infinitely Tired. Guys, you have a great one, and I will catch you guys later today.